I know it's dark, but bear with me. Hear me out. I need to get this message out there. I need more people to help with this problem. Just check this out. Let me just put my torch on down here. So I'm just north of, just not far from Eli Creek, right? And just looking around here, in this little area, I just pulled up to just check on a couple of things on the truck before I head off for go and pick up a car. Just look here. I just want to show you, like, bottle top, bit of plastic. Now I'll pick these things up before I go, but a bit of plastic. I just want to show you before I pick them up. Looking at all this, look straight away. Look at that plastic. That's plastic. That's plastic. 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 But see that there? That's plastic. There's so many tiny little pieces. That's another bit of plastic. There's so many tiny little bits of plastic all through the sand, like everywhere. Another bit there, another one there, but it's the tiny stuff. Look closer, there's one there, a little bit there. See that stuff? This is a problem. I mean, all the big stuff obviously turns into the little stuff once it gets grinded up. There's another bottle top there, another one over there. It's everywhere. Like, seriously, literally, there's plastic everywhere. Everywhere you look. Now I'm always picking up rubbish around where I'm hanging about, and there's a spot over here near the creek, near the entrance. If you've been hanging around on Fraser, you would have seen me hanging around there. And around the truck, I'm always picking up trash. I've done this same spot over here like a handful of times, but then the wind blows and more sand moves and exposes more plastic, and I feel like I'm covering the same spot. There's so much plastic through the sand. So please, when you're here on Fraser or anywhere you're camping, please take a moment, take 5 minutes, half an hour, or an hour if you're feeling generous. Take some time, please, to go and pick up some rubbish, some plastic. Find all these little bits of plastic in the sand. Save it from going into our animals' digestive systems. Stuff ends up in our digestive systems too. And if everyone's picking it up, it keeps the place beautiful. Otherwise, like places that are closed, I'm sure this stuff comes in from the ocean. Don't get me wrong, there's stuff that people drop out of their trucks, out of their four drives when they're camping, whatever. And that's bad, and I hate that. But the worst of it comes from the ocean. It comes from Asia, all the Asian countries, third world countries that, well, they just toss rubbish in the river, and it flows out in the ocean. It's ending up here. And if we don't all pitch in and help keep our places clean, it's going to get so bad. The place will look like a rubbish tip. The wind blows. When we have storms and it washes some sand away, all the plastic sort of builds up and it stays on the beach. And it looks terrible. There's so much plastic there. It's insane. Most of you don't see it because, after a storm, the sand starts building up. When the wind blows the sand back up the beach onto the dunes, and it covers it up pretty quickly. You guys don't see it. I see it. It's so much there. Please help me. Help me keep this place beautiful. Cheers. Right, one more thing. I want to speak to the people in government, in Parks and Wildlife, National Parks and Wildlife, Queensland Parks and Wildlife. If there's any of you in there watching this, please, if you have the power, if you're in a position where you have any sort of influence, or if you're a ranger, I know you're limited. I know you're so limited in all the pressures from above, different organisations that control what you can and can't do, but push it up the chain. Make picking up rubbish, for campers and that, make it something that's promoted in Parks and Wildlife. You can get a code. On the camping, you can get a code. I don't know who gets a code. I don't get a code, but you can add a code, and I'm guessing you get cheaper camping or something like that. Make a code for people that pick up rubbish. Put it some way of, people can send in, I don't know, picture of them and their family with all the rubbish they picked up. I don't know, something, and just give them a little code. Just promote it somehow. You're always promoting dingo safety and this safety and everything else safety and that safety and this closed and that closed and safety this and safety that. What about cleaning up the beaches? Make that a priority. Come on. And if anyone out there is watching and you don't get to go camping, you don't camp, and you want to help clean the beach, support my channel. The more time, the more money I'm making off this channel. Not that I get much, but if I'm making money off this channel, it means more time I can spend sitting on the beach instead of recovering vehicles or doing other stuff. And I can be picking up rubbish because I love this place, and I'm forever picking up rubbish. It's what I do. It's what I love to do. I've been coming here all my life to Fraser Island. Um, this place is special to me, so I love keeping it beautiful so that more people can enjoy it. You know what I mean? Um, anyway, peace. Please help. Please help.